Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE Elimination Chamber 2018 preview and predictions video. I don't have a lot to say about this pay-per-view coming up. I mean, yeah, we got multi-man matches that's, you may think, may be unpredictable if you haven't been watching the show religiously week to week or read any insight on the news and information about wrestling, and you're just a casual fan. You may not know what the fuck's going on, which is great for you because you don't know what the hell is going to happen. But as a hardcore wrestling fan like myself, I'm not too impressed with this. We all know the main event with the Elimination Chamber match for the men. Roman Reigns is walking away as the number one contender for Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship. So nothing special is going to happen at this match. It's just really sad that with all these guys, you got a stack main event with a bunch of names that are pretty damn decent. I mean, Elias is new. He's getting a rub to be in with a bunch of well-established stars. Except for The Miz. Miz is more of a mid-card performer, but he's getting a rub as well. But the rest of the other five men, they're all potential guys that could compete for the Universal Championship. And out of the bunch, we're going to get the same old shit. Roman Reigns gets the main event, competes for the Universal Championship. There you go. Have a good day. Go suck a dick. That's it. That's what we're getting for the Universal Championship match at WrestleMania. No unpredictability, no nothing. If WWE can go week to week without making any plans or final decisions until the actual match happens, why can't they do the same thing for the Universal Championship in its main event match for Raw? For WrestleMania. I don't understand that. But I know why, and it's because it's all for Roman Reigns. I've never seen any company, I've never seen WWE this so hard on getting Roman Reigns over as they are. I mean, even John Cena at the time at his peak didn't always get the main event at WrestleMania. If you look back, WrestleMania 25, he wasn't at the main event. It was Triple H and Randy Orton. You look back at WrestleMania 24. He was in a triple threat match, and he was pinned by Randy Orton. He wasn't even in the main event. It was the Edge and Undertaker for the World Championship at WrestleMania 24. 26, he wasn't given the main event with Batista. It was for the WWE Championship. The main event went to Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. 27, yeah, he was in the main event. 28, yeah. 29, yeah. But 30, he wasn't. 30, he did not get the main event. He was with Bray Wyatt, trying to sell Bray Wyatt over to the audience, which he did an outstanding job, but I don't think he should have won at WrestleMania. I think he should have lost. 31, United States Championship against Rusev. 32, he wasn't even there. He was injured. 33, he was tag team with his future wife against The Miz and Maurice. So, who the fuck cares? You know, like, you don't have to give Roman Reigns the main event of WrestleMania every fucking year, man. It's not necessary. Last year, it shouldn't have been Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker as the main event. It should have been for the WWE Universal Championship, or it should have been for the WWE title. That's what it should have been. Instead, we get the fucking Roman Reigns Empire bullshit brigade. So that's pretty much my overall consensus on that. There's no doubt about it. Roman Reigns is walking out winning that Elimination Chamber match. And not to mention having 6 other men get demolished with Roman Reigns running his way to the top of the mountain to defeat Brock Lesnar, who's been champion for over a year now. Well, not over a year, but going to be a year time as champion. What a fucking joke. And what a pathetic load of shit. Truth of the matter is, Braun Strowman should be walking away as the guy to compete for the Universal Championship and beat Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. Braun Strowman has been the most dominant and destructive character on WWE programming all year long of 2017 going into 2018. He killed Brock Lesnar for 4 weeks straight, leading to No Mercy, and then they dropped him like a bad habit and rebuilt him back up again, doing the same thing, except this time, instead of having him be beaten by Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman lost because Brock Lesnar pinned Kane. So, that was that. So no big deal on that, which leaves the door open for Braun Strowman to compete for Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship, which should be the main event. That should be the main event. Roman Reigns should have never faced John Cena at No Mercy, and those two should be competing at this year's WrestleMania. That's what we definitely should be seeing at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns versus John Cena in a one-on-one match. But we're not going to get that. So at the end of the day, we got pretty much nothing to look forward to for Raw's main event World Championship match. So let's go through the other list of matches here, and I'll give you my opinion on who wins and who loses. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus The Miz, Taraj in the pre-show, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. The club's going to win that match. That's no question. So, let's go through the other matches. Cesaro and Sheamus defending the tag team championships against Apollo Crews and Titus O'Neil. Come on. You can't be this fucking stupid. Of course, Cesaro and Sheamus are going to retain the WWE Raw Championship belts. Moving on to the next match. Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. This should be very interesting in itself. I think this match is not going to end up having no one win. I think it's going to be a no contest. And I think this is going to end up being one of those video matches that they're going to do at WrestleMania 34. So I honestly think there's a possibility this is going to be a no contest. Asuka versus Nia Jax. I believe Nia Jax will lose this match. I think Asuka will retain her capability of competing against either one of the champions of her choosing in a one-on-one match, leaving Nia Jax to compete against Alexa Bliss for her Raw Women's Championship to complete the storyline that's been going on since 2017. That's what I believe is going to happen. I think Nia Jax is just jobbing out to Asuka to display Asuka's dominance and capability of actually beating a well-established monstrous of a woman. That's all this is. Despite the fact that she did horrible in the Royal Rumble match, didn't earn any reason to even compete, to have an opportunity to change the match from a one-on-one match to a triple threat match, depending on which opponent Asuka wants to face. So that's pointless in itself. And, yeah. That's just my personal opinion. I think Asuka is going to retain her actual one-on-one match against whichever opponent she chooses at WrestleMania. And I believe Charlotte is going to be the one she's going to compete against, regardless of the fact that, Nia Jax loses to her. I think Nia Jax, after that point, will still earn the right to compete for the Women's Championship on Raw, giving her the capability of facing Alexa Bliss one-on-one at WrestleMania 34. So that's pretty much my deal on that. And the last thing, I already discussed the Men's Elimination Chamber, the Women's Elimination Chamber match for the Raw Women's Championship. as I already mentioned, is going to be Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss will win this match, walking out as still the women's champion. And reason being I'm saying that she's going to do that is because of the fact that there's nobody on this card competing against her that's worthy enough to take the title from her except for Asuka. That's it. And Asuka is not going to face Alexa Bliss. Asuka is going to go after the best competition she possibly can get. And Charlotte is the best one for that. And I don't believe Charlotte's going to lose her women's championship to Ruby Riott at Fastlane, which is another match that's been established for the SmackDown Women's Championship at Fastlane's pay-per-view in March. So, honestly, I see Asuka versus Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's Championship, while Alexa Bliss is going to face her former friend, was going to be her former friend, for that Raw Women's Championship match regardless. I think they're going to put her in a number one contenders match after they've already established the fact that Asuka has decided to go over to SmackDown to compete for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and they're going to go ahead and determine a number one contender for the Women's Championship match on Raw. And Nia Jax is going to walk away winning that. So that's what I think is going to happen leading up to WrestleMania and what the end result is for this pay-per-view. So give me your opinions on what you think might happen. See, tell me whether or not you guys thought my opinions were on the money, a little bit off, what you guys think. Maybe there's some twists and turns they can make leading to WrestleMania. I'd definitely love to hear your guys' ideas. And hit the like button if you liked the video, and hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye.